Okay, again, we're ready for another news story. Do you know who this is? Is it Thomas? Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Little engines can do big things. Let's read that story about Thomas the Tank Engine, okay? Thomas, little engines can do big things. Things were very busy on the island of Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt was away on holiday, and all the engines were doing their best to be really useful. But Thomas the Tank Engine did not feel useful at all. Oh, is this Thomas? Does he look a little bit sad? Why do you think he's feeling sad? James teased Thomas for bumping into the buffers. Gordon scolded Thomas for being late. They made Thomas feel unimportant. Oh no, everybody's scolding Thomas. That's no good, is it? Important is big, Gordon told Thomas. And we are big engines. You are small. Bossy sprockets, grumbled Thomas. I'll show them. Oh no, what's Thomas going to do? I hope he's going to be a good boy and not do anything naughty. Do you think he's going to be naughty, Charlotte? Little engines can do big things, Thomas said to himself, especially when they have nice blue paint like me. But just then, Harold the helicopter flew by, making a cloud of dust. Thomas's nice blue paint got all dirty. Oh no! What happens when you get all dirty, Charlotte? Do you jump up and down to shake all the dust off? No, you have a shower, right? Two noisy diesels made fun of Thomas. You're all dirty, they said. Let's start laughing now, they said, and they did. Does Thomas look happy? I don't think so, right? Why must the diesel engines be so mean to him? It wasn't his fault he got dirty, right? Thomas was determined to prove that little engines could be really useful too. That night, Thomas was right on time during his mail route. See? Sodor Mail. He even comforted Percy, who felt bad for being late. The next morning, Thomas saw Henry looking glum. Morning, Henry, peeped Thomas. What's the matter? Oh, I've got a boiler ache, Henry told him. See, Henry's so sad he's not feeling very well. Thomas offered to fetch some special coal for Henry. Thank you, Thomas, said Henry. Special coal will make me feel much better. Thomas smiled and puffed away, feeling really useful indeed. See, Thomas is smiling. He was very helpful to Henry, wasn't he? We even got some special medicine for Henry. Near a set of old buffers, Thomas set to work collecting the coal cars. But the last car was not coupled properly. Thomas didn't notice the coal car sliding quietly backward. He didn't notice it mysteriously disappearing through the old buffers. It wasn't till later that Thomas realised the coal car was missing. I wonder what he said. I hope he didn't say, "Oh no, where's the coal car?" See, there it goes. It ran away. That's no good, is it? I was up near the buffers when the last coal car disappeared, Thomas told Percy. Percy got very excited. Ha! Maybe those buffers are the entrance to the Magic Railroad, he cried. The engines had heard the legend of the Magic Railroad and of the beautiful golden engine called Lady, who gave the railroad its magical power. Lady had disappeared long ago, and the Magic Railroad had disappeared with her. "Percy, you are clever," Thomas exclaimed and hurried away. "Hey, Charlotte, do you know anybody else that's clever?" "I know somebody that's clever. Do you know what that person's name is?" "That person's name is Charlotte Lorraine Johnston. That's a very clever person." Thomas steamed back to the old buffers. He knew that bringing Lady back would be really useful, but he was nervous too. "What if I go on the Magic Railroad and my wheels don't work?" thought Thomas. "What if it's dark?" But Thomas kept going. He reached the old buffers and passed right through. That must be like magic. See, how can he pass through the big piece of wood? It must be magic, right? The Magic Railroad was dark and scary, but it was also beautiful. You're not scared of the dark, are you, Charlotte? I know you're a clever girl. You go to sleep in the dark, right? Thomas found the missing coal car. With the car coupled properly, he continued along the Magic Railroad. Thomas passed through another set of buffers and into a world he had never seen before. This was the other end of the Magic Railroad and the home of Lady, the golden engine. Do you think we're going to get to meet Lady? I hope we do. She seems like a very nice engine. Lady had not run in many years, but with the help of the special coal from the island of Sodor, she was soon steaming again. As Lady moved along, her lovely, happy face was revealed once more. The rails became clear and golden, and beautiful shavings fell behind her and gathered between the tracks. The Magic Railroad was coming back to life. Oh, wow! And it's all because of Thomas. He did a very useful thing, right? He was very helpful. Thomas followed Lady back through the buffers. With a roar, whoa! The two little engines burst onto the island of Sodor. See, Lady? You can see her name written there, Lady. She looks happy, right? And Thomas looks very, very happy indeed. Hooray for Thomas! The engines cheered. Lady was back, and the Magic Railroad would run once again. You see, said Thomas, little engines can do big things. And what else do you know, Charlotte? Can little girls be clever and nice and good girls? I think they can, right? Isn't that wonderful?